This game has a pretty cool soundtrack. Just I like that. Right? Not bad. Now, we need to find out together if this game is style over substance or if it has also substance. It is definitely very stylish. It's kept in the black and white with red emphasis on certain things. And this is the first look I get at it. I hope it's good. But I don't have any super high expectations, so that's hopefully going to work out in my favor. We need the timer. And we want a new game. Nightmare. What? The original experience is a nightmare. Oh boy. It's got a 3000 vibe. What's 3000? Do you mean 300? With the colors. I thought about Sin City when I saw it. Ah, you meant 300, right? They also playing with the colors, and yeah. So we can pick between Nightmare and Dream. Dream is less punishing. They recover health every day. You get a free resurrection token at the start of the turn. Nah, the original experience. Choices matter.
Othercide.
Oh, the subtitle is over. Yeah. From behind the veil they grow, those you should always be aware. In muted darkness they flow, those who feed on your nightmare. The subtitles are big and they overlap. For centuries, the mother has protected the veil, preventing it from shattering. Her journey has led her to the deserted streets of the city, rotted by the plague, where a greater threat awaits. Like I said, grim dark setting, right?
He needs us. The other has come for the chosen one, and soon the veil will break.
Oops. Do I need
The
an 18
suffering
plus?
cannot continue.
I think I do. Something in this young girl's eyes sparked my curiosity. She's unlike the rest of them. The guide's journal. I just need to add an 18 plus to the title because I feel this is not going to be for younger eyes, so I need to make it obvious.
Suffering festers within him. The edge of reality frays. Each battle takes more and more out of me.
So near Automata, Sin City.
The other could shred the veil and devour our world.
Stylish, like that.
Will you stay with me until the end? I'll give what I can, what I have left. Let it go here and no further.
Okay, we can go to the...
Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, the first will fall.
Health points. 4,900. That's a lot. Big numbers. Okay. Enemy style equals big numbers. Action points. 100. And then there's a middle break. We've got 70 armor, it seems. And that could be dodge, evade. Move to the red square. The farther you move, the more action points it will cost you. Yeah, I wanted to go here. And adjust the font size of the subtitles to not double, because that's too big and overlapping stuff. It has controller support. If you want to chill on the couch or something and play this, it works. I'm going to use mouse and keyboard, and the options are very decent. A bit down here with the sounds. Okay. So we can zoom in. Space to confirm.
The other sends more against us.
Plague Doctor. Instant action skills are played immediately and cost you action points. No time to lose. Inspect this block at the moment. Select the attack skill. 35 action points for a slash. Deal up to 764 damage. Yeah, that, if it hits, it's a kill. There's a subtraction of 28 armor. It directly takes the damage off the attack. The timeline orders all units by their initiative. You can see the current unit on the left behind me. And moves forward whenever a unit ends their turn. A unit can play when it reaches 0 on the left side of the timeline. Yeah, as soon as they arrive here, it's their turn. Your unit will move to 50 on the timeline and recover all their action points for their turn. Okay? When you just end your turn, right? Now, she's on 50. Now she's on 10. So it's her turn before whatever this is. The delayed skills immediately end the unit's turn, and their powerful effects are activated later on the timeline. Okay? The cultist is preparing a delayed massive shot. Yes. Is that when it would trigger? No, it's here. Or is it there? First therapist locked. Plague Doctor. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. So I was not wrong with the Sin City vibes, I think. Plus a bit of supernatural dark stuff. Shield charge. It's an instant skill. It costs half our action points. The skill will delay the target's next action. It will also cancel their delayed attack. Bam. Interrupt skills can stop a single enemy attack and immediately launch a counterattack. Interrupt skills cost health. Okay. Select Vengeful Stance. It will interrupt the next melee attack and launch a devastating counterattack. So the symbols are clear. No. Target ourselves and prepare for what's coming. And then we'll end the turn. And we've got the Plague Doctor in here. Damn. Counter. But that costs us some health, right? Oh, Scavenger. Another. We're gonna die! Oh, they look cool though.
Fear not. I can stop the attack before it happens.
Spear Tornado is a delayed attack. That would put us on 10 on the timeline. It's there's a preview here. If I mouse over the tornado, there's the area it hits. It's a large area, right? Look at that. Yeah. And it's delayed for 10 time steps or something like that. And the what are they called? The scavengers are gonna act on 21, and then the big one here is gonna act on 50 only. Right, so we'll target ourselves. After a delay of 10, they call it initiative units. Okay. 10, just gonna say initiative. After a delay of 10 initiative, deal up to 522 damage, delay enemies in the area by 70. So he will be delayed a lot, and then immobilize them for 50 initiative. Cool. Like afterwards. And it's me. We've got more tutorial monsters incoming. Reanimation. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of want to... Yeah, so another... What's the camera doing? Action point burst. Your unit will go into burst if they start using their last 50. Ah, that's the middle break here. I was thinking about earlier. If they start using their last 50 action points, this pushes your unit back to 100 on the timeline, so be careful to burst only when you need an extra move, or to deal a killing blow to a wounded enemy. Aha! Some skills, like shield charge, can delay the next time an enemy will play to give you more control on the timeline. Yes. So there's a lot of timeline management going on here, isn't there? That's a dodge chance. Yes. Hey, Wolfshaw, welcome in. Happy New Year. Good to see you. Armor is a unit's protection. It represents the damage deducted from each attack received. Armor and dodge can be modified by ally or enemy skills, so always pay attention to skill descriptions. The timeline is the key. Yes, I figured that out. Delayed abilities end your turn. Interrupt are what it says in the title. Some skills delay the next enemies or slow them down, give you more control. Using your last 50 will provoke a burst, which pushing your unit to 100 on the timeline.
A gift gives me such strength.
Right. Control me freely now. I give you the last of my strength. Maybe stand as long as possible. Okay, the text goes by rather quick. I keep missing that. I'm looking for the turn the camera buttons. Zoom in, zoom out. Or maybe I can't. Ah, I was expecting I can, but I think I can. Well, fixed perspective is something I need to get used to. But it's maybe not bad. That cycles between units. So, that one has a delayed... And if I mouse over him, can I inspect him now? That's not working. That's for the controller. Crit damage 20% increased. Yeah, snapshot is what they can do as an instant. What else do we see? There are no evade or armor options on the therapist. I'm not sure what locked means. Probably they can't move, huh? Locked. Very locked. Interrupt. Delay. Okay, so if I go on the timeline, I see that there's a massive shot linked. And then I see a target area, but I don't see which one it is. I mean, it's this one, I know that. But shouldn't it tell me? You know what I mean? And I can't. Okay. These effects here around the character, that's probably what indicates the delayed attack. That's easy to miss, especially since on mouse over it's not indicated which one is doing the thing. It says cursed therapist. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. See, in games like this, user interface is everything, and so this means I have a delayed attack targeted on me, because I'm not having one plan, right? So moving further takes more. 34. 31. Right. Now the delayed attack is already interrupted. See, I didn't even need to use a skill. Right? He put the gun down, there's no more indication around him, the delayed marker is gone. That's not what the tutorial told us. That would go into burst already. We only have 69, which is not a lot. That would be after this one moves. Plague Doctor. I think it's an option here. Highlight only enemies. Yeah, that's what I was missing. I was fiddling with the options, so now we can see it. That's this one, that's this one, that's this one. So it's definitely easier to see like that. How much is that going to put me back on the timeline? 100 because we're going to burst. Yeah, I could use 19, but I have no skill like that. So we're going to go into burst anyway. And I could do a slash and then a shield charge. Oh no, I don't have enough of that. Slash and imbued blade. Okay. There you go. That's a kill. And now we are at the end of the timeline, right? So cancel the first melee attack and deal 900 damage. There you go. You can just do that with left clicks. You don't need to use the keyboard that much. It's because they're explaining. They have a user interface that works for controller as well. It's a bit confusing if you look at it from a keyboard perspective. Vengeful stance, and then I can end the turn. Right, the other one should get into melee range and attack and get killed. And then we have 2 new enemies spawning. Oh, they instantly attacked. Right. They didn't do that earlier. Rude. 11 damage is not much though. We've got like 4,000 health, or what was it? 4,900. You're back to ripping and tearing in Doom. Nice. Oh yeah, awesome. Awesome. I mean, I was tired last night, right? We played lots of shooter games last night to blast our way into the new year, and I got really tired after midnight. And I got stuck in Halo for some reason. I don't really understand why. But then I went into playing Iron Fury, and that was really good fun. Hardcore as it is, but it was really good fun. It's a very meaty little game. Really enjoyed that. Let's see. It seems I can move freely. Jerem, a new one, indeed. And the Doom 2016 is a good game, right? Yeah, I should play that again. So, the Spear Tornado is something I want to do, but I want to do it elsewhere. I would also be attacked by this guy first. So maybe we charge him. Oh, but then I don't have enough for the tornado. What's this? AoE damage. Range 6. Ah, but I need an instant now. Bam! That puts him back on the timeline. And these two are first. And now I'm down to 50. Every 15. That would happen before the enemies are. Let's try this. That would target them all. Right. And then shards. Nice. That worked. Yeah. That's a cool skill. I like it. Rainbow Pony Slayer. The Twitch had lots of drops there. Okay. Let's see, we have a Plague Butcher. Who's got no skills, or could be a Plague Guard who's got reinforced armor, deals up to 420 damage to a daughter in range. No. What? Increases by 170 the for 80 initiative units. The sentence is ordered wrongly. If you ask me. Increases armor by 170 for 18 initiative. Okay. Okay, so the other one didn't have any skills? Apparently not. It's weird. So that one can guard, and that one has its turn in 4. So let's act before. Can I not just... 786. That would be enough, and then we burst and would have 38 left, which could be imbued blade. No, that's gonna happen before the other one has its turn. Yeah, Vengeful stands up. We slash him. I mean, this is the tutorial, right? I'm just enjoying to take it slow at the moment. And end the turn. Counter attack. You're dead. Oh, he's not dead. He survived! How rude! Quick, smash. Rainbow Pony Slayer. That is a good one. Oh, are there more? See what happens. Aha! What are you? Creepy mech thing?
He is here. The Chosen One. I don't want to harm you, little one.
This is gonna go wrong. Look at it.
But we want to harm you. Very much.
Creepy. That is not a little one.
I have failed. You most of all. I fought with every bone and sinew. All I am, I leave to you. Take it. My blood is my legacy. May it spill forth into an army to rend suffering from its host.
Yeah, sure. That's fun. The city was destroyed, the veil fractured, thousands of souls perished, swallowed by the void. They sometimes work a bit weird here. You get text for text.
My voice destroyed a city. It's not enough. How soon will you hatch? I want you in this world. I want to see what you can do. To those that hurt me. To those you will hurt. I can't wait.
That's weird. That's weird. Time and space converged. Reality and unreality were on the edge of destruction. For the first time, an other was close to breaking through. Could have called
Do
him
not
Ethan.
despair. My life lights your path.
Does it?
Do you remember our journey together? This time, let me guide you. You will wield my memories like a sword, and
She
with
ghost?
them, grow our army.
More ghosts. And thus were they trapped in an everlasting loop from recollection to recollection. Daughters of the Red Mother die only to rise again. Die, comma, only to rise again. The Age of Shattering, some year. Undecided. Reality meets unreality.
This dark corner of existence is a harbinger. Soon all will follow. The very fabric of our reality is threatened. My last breath is near. My daughters, you are of me. Put an end to suffering.
So she's the Red Mother they were talking about. Othercide is a game about sacrifice and tough choices. Progress is auto-saved, so there's no turning back. The enemies in Othercide are lethal, and every mistake will cost you dearly. Your daughters will die, and you will lose, only to rise stronger again. The game expects players to fail, but failure is not the end. That's not what you should write there. Because the words are wrong. The game does not expect players to succeed on their first attempt. But there's always room to improve. That's what you write. You don't write the game expects players to fail. That sets expectations on the wrong spot, with the wrong mood, in the wrong setting. Except for those 5% who really, really are masochistic about gaming. Everybody else will sit here feeling like, what? Why? I don't want to... What? I don't get it. So many games have this, or similar words in their description, because they want to tell people that it's okay to not win on the first time around. But instead of writing that it is even intended, right? It's not, you're not supposed to succeed on your first attempt. If you write that, it's already better than the game expects you to fail. I don't get it. So many games do that. They want to avoid that people get the wrong idea. I get that, but the wording's horrible. Just my personal opinion. But it pops up a lot of times on different games, different genres. Anyway, I guess I just prefer a positive approach to that. After ending a run, you restart with additional bonuses and even the ability to resurrect fallen daughters for a cost. And it breaks immersion here.
From this side of the veil, I can give you my daughters, birthed from my soul. You will need them to fight.
Okay, this is the chrono map. From here you will be able to...
What memory has this agony uncovered?
Listen to more dialogue. Manage your daughters in the inner void. Select your next mission from the attack menu. End the day. Let's enter the inner void to germinate a new daughter. That sounds icky. I'm not sure what edgy means. I never understand what edgy means. I don't get the word as such. Okay, we've got 2 of these, 600 of those, 0 of those, 0 of those. Recollection 1. Enter the inner void. Desire and miracle. Enter the birthing pool. Germinate a daughter. That sounds so weird. Costs 200 vitae, which we have 600 of. Peace. Yeah, peace is cool. Be a badass blade master. Blade mistress, even. He's quick and deadly, but also more fragile. Okay. Soul Slinger, support from afar. And Shield Bearers, protect. Makes a lot of sense. We have 1 Blade Master, 1 Soul Slinger, so we'll get sword, spear and shield. Let's compare the values. Blade Master and Soul Slinger have the same amount of health. Blade Master has the least amount of armor, does the most damage. And crit chance, crit damage, and initiative push resistance are identical for all 3. Okay. Fair.
The others are converging, warping reality. You must stop suffering from feeding. Go. Close the first synapse.
Instead of doing it the positive way. You mean to sound like, yeah, okay. I don't know. Everybody has a different take on edgy. I've heard people say edgy to so many different games, and sometimes it might be correct, like you described just now, Wolfsoul. Like, if something is trying, for me, if someone says that's edgy, for me it's implying that they are trying too hard to do something, like they are missing the point where it's cool, or whatever. It's a very subjective thing. Yeah. It's a very subjective thing. So that's why I think it's a very imprecise word, and that's why I keep getting confused by it. I don't know. But you have a point in this case. Available synapses. Synapses appear each day. Beat a synapse to close it. Hunt challenging. We get 150 birthing pool points. We get 25, we don't know yet what that is, and we get some XP. We can use up to 3 daughters. Here you can view mission details, choose the daughters you want to send. Right, they come with the openness of the mission is open. That's the Blade Master. Imbued Blade Slash. Do they all have the same? No, I just can't view the others. That's weird. Optimize for controller. Suffering a bit from that.
Careful. You wouldn't want my scalpel to slip into innocent flesh.
They are blundering about with the tutorial here.
How many have died to appease suffering's ambition? How many more?
So there was a lot of stuff going on while I was reading the flanking is bad text. And then the tutorial pops over the talking, and obviously you can stop that from happening if you make a game. Especially if you want to put a heavy focus on atmosphere, right? So launch and slam, move and shoot, move and slash. But I still only see that. How do I cycle through? That's cycling through units. Active unit, inspect unit. Why is there no cycle daughters button? So peace is first, and then it's miracle, and then I'm gonna name them run, gun, shoot, right? Otherwise I'm gonna get confused. So she's a shield bearer. We've got one enemy up there, two that I could see down here. Number 4 is invisible. There are 4, but we can only see 3. Rum and gun. Can't move that far. I could move there for 48. But lunge. 3. That's the range, huh? 1 tile. So if I go here, I'm not even gonna hit the enemy. I'm still gonna go there. Yeah, I can move further. I can't use these now. Oh, because I didn't move close enough. I could push it back or deal 203. That's 606. It's not enough to kill, so I push it back in the timeline. So I have some more time to take care of this. And you can also pick the orientation. can't. I kind of want to turn around because they said that flanking is dangerous. But I didn't really get how you turn them. Maybe you can't. Maybe there's a thing with the movement direction. There's too much unclear in this game. That's a pity. Now we have the... Oh yeah, it's still the shield bearer's turn. Can you move? I think they have this, you know, this facing direction thing, so I need to get her out of trouble. Ranged attack, range 6. I could go here and shoot the enemy. Interrupt. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Good, that looks cool. We can repeat. Locked. Okay, so shooting him twice with that combo locked him in place. I think that means what it says here. It's not explained. And again, I can't really... See, it turns somehow, but I don't get how. Okay, so I need to be very careful with the movement. Forward facing. And the turn. And to you, Thomas, welcome in. Thank you. After 30 units, that's a bit late. Let's sort of fall back. And a happy new year to you as well. Welcome in. Oh yeah, we did shoot all the we did shoot all the monsters and lots of shooter games yesterday. That was good fun. That was good fun. So that would be after those two moved here, but they are not getting far enough. So I don't need to activate Imbued Blade and can just end the turn. Well, that one's a shooter. Not approaching anyway. He's locked, but that doesn't mean that he couldn't move. It's just that he couldn't use an attack, maybe. He's just 129 health left.
You can't stop progress.
No, you
Cure
cannot.
will be found.
I'm gonna close up to the others. And end the turn. Now we've got our shooter coming in. He's gonna be in range soon. That's gonna cost us 10% of our health. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Especially since I'm not sure if the daughters heal between their missions or not. Range 6 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Smart. First. It's a cool combo though. I like it. I could plan the intercept. The first attack on an ally within range 10 is interrupted. So maybe we don't need it, but as a security measure. You crashed on the sofa at 2 AM. Very smart. Oh, good wine. Nice. Aquavit. That's a good drink. Like, in small amounts. I really like it. It's been a while. It's been a while, yeah. Same here. I usually don't fall asleep unless I want to. So, if I go here, I'll leave... Wait, whose turn is it? It's still the gunslinger, isn't it? End your turn. I keep forgetting to end the turn. Right, no, it's the Blade Master. I think they should call her Blade Mistress. But... So, if we go here, that's gonna go into burst. But that's alright. We can slash 600, which is a kill.
Flawless.
Yeah, still there's an invisible enemy. What's that all about?
What new horrors must we face?
Huh? Backspace. Hmm. 70. And kill.
Impressive.
Right, but where's the last enemy?
Memories of another life.
The Witch.
Guard them well.
Witch and Guardian unlocked. Are those daughter classes? Ah, there's the last enemy. Over yonder. It's a plague doctor. Alright. This user interface is, or the control setup is really needing some getting used to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the fact that I can't change the direction the character's facing is confusing the rest out. Like... Oh, that didn't do much. It's armorized. And we still got enough for another burst. Yeah. It's a guard. It's not a plague doctor. I thought it was a guard. End the turn. Bitburner. A hacking idle. Hacking? What? An idle game, like one of those incremental things? Where you get like an 0.2% bonus for stuff? And Blade Master. Rush. And then we burst. 600 damage. And we got 20 left, so we end the turn. Now it's the guard. Hopefully at 70. 71, are you kidding me? But we can do the slam afterwards. We can do the slam. There you go. Flanked, initiative locked down. It's still gonna be the enemy's turn though. Oh, 300 damage. Wow, that's a lot. So I didn't count the dots, but the flanking is good. Okay, that's why the movement direction is probably important. And boom, boom. Exquisite.
Exquisite.
Exquisite. To learn scripting, it supports an almost full version of JavaScript to automate your doings. What? Okay. That's interesting. Huh. And it's free to try. I'm gonna have a look at that. That's nothing I would stream until I can actually program, but yeah. You're learning real world. Yeah, I mean, there are still some JavaScripted things. Not much left. It's dying out, I think, a bit like Flash, but still, you still would learn something about programming logic and complex programs and stacked commands and such. Okay, they all leveled up. Yeah, cool. Thanks for mentioning that, Thomas. I appreciate that. I'm always on the lookout for unique things. Like on Christmas Eve, we had Typing Chronicles, where you play the role of a little mage or something trying to save your world. You're riding on a magic fox, and you go around the world and you have to overcome obstacles and fight enemies by typing names or typing words real quick. And then you have different skills that you can activate. Like if you want to shoot an ice spell, you type ice and then you target the enemy. And that's a really cool way to learn to type. It's good, very good training. Yeah, it's called oh, I forgot. It does, yeah. Typing Chronicles Epistory. Like this. That's today's playlist, and the video link to Epistory should be in the archive. Spam. Yeah, there should be more games where you learn real stuff. It's hard though. You need to, as a person who uses those games, you need to be very aware of how real the stuff is that you learn. It can quickly go wrong, I think. But I agree. It's cool if you can learn something. Skyrim potions, right? If you mix cheese with some bark, it's a healing potion. If you try that in real life, you probably end up in the hospital. Yeah, true. So we uncovered 2 memories, recovered, and have more energy. And we got skills to spend, learn.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
They got traits. Level up. Huh? A recollection ends if you have no way to continue, if you get beaten by a boss, or if you choose to end it yourself. This will let you start a new try on the first day and gives you access to more shards. There are resources that you gain from missions and can be used to buy power-ups. See, they try to... So also, you were right. You were right. I wouldn't say edgy, but I would say trying hard to create atmosphere. And while they are trying it, they realize that they are failing because it's too confusing with the words, to create atmosphere with the words, which is not necessary at all. But if you have to, in brackets, power-ups, you're doing something wrong. It's like, I know it's the same stuff that every other game does, but it's supposed to sound cool for our game. And I get that, but it's not working like that. It absolutely is not working like that. So you can buy remembrances, which are power-ups. Don't write that. Don't write power-ups. Just write remembrance and let the player learn the language of the game so that the world that they are creating becomes more alive and not reduced to the words that other games use. Because that's what people know. If people are too lazy to learn your version of the whatever you're creating in the game, then they should play another game. I know that's a hard decision to make, but you have to do that. You have to be brave, developers out there. Be brave, do your thing. Don't cave into the mainstream. Nah, it's just breaking it up. It's like trying hard to create atmosphere, not being sure enough about it, and then writing power-ups because it's a power-up. But it's not, it's a remembrance. It's linked to all the things that happen in the game, but it's a power-up. It takes all the life out of it and throws it out the window. Ah! I'm ranting so much. Because I see the potential in the game, but I also see how it's not really... it's not really getting there. So, now we know what shards are. You can only move to the next day after closing at least 1 synapse. Daughters need to rest. They cannot fight more than once per day. You can only move to the next day after closing at least 1 synapse. Yes. But we got traits and skills and whatnot. Still tutorial, right? We're still locked a bit into some brave. One of your daughters can learn a new skill. 3 of them. Observe her in more detail to learn about her. Here you can see your daughter's stats, traits, and skills. So it's Desiree, no, Desire. You can learn, skills can be unlocked by reaching new levels of mastery and upgraded with memories. Yes. This daughter has earned a new trait reflecting what she has experienced. Traits cannot be removed or changed even in death. I serve the Omnisire. Well, wait, different game. Trait. From her first steps, she has led the fight against evil. Damage plus 50. That's good. I can sacrifice her now. Yeah. So they don't regenerate between fights. I'm not sure if they regenerate after sleeping. Equipped memory. So these are the two memories we found. Guardian is not compatible. That's a pity, but crit chance increase by 5%. 4/ would be available. I think crit chance is cool on the shooter. Yeah. Cool. 5% increase, that's 7% then, isn't it? 6. Okay, good. 6 better than 1. She can also learn a new skill. Each time you unlock a new skill, you have to choose between 2 different abilities. Cancel! I wanted to see what trait she got. None. I thought they all got a trait. Wait. No, it's only the Blade Master got a trait. Trait. So, our Soul Slinger gets either a Shadow Round, which deals up to 232 damage to the enemy in range taking damage from an ally. Target on self, it's a reaction. That's why it's targeting yourself. It costs 5% of your health. And then it deals 232 damage to an enemy in range. In range what? That should say in range what? 6? Oh, here, 7. Sorry, it says here 7. Which is 1 more than our usual shot. That's cool. Taking damage from an ally. So if the Guardian hits someone, she follows up with bullets. And this here, Wrathful Rain, targets an empty tile, not an enemy, and deals up to 332 weird numbers, and then move to an empty tile. AoE. We don't know how much AoE this is. 3x3. Ah, that's a jump away. Okay, it's good that there's a description here, but the video is helping a lot. Reaction. Because the wording is a bit... I like this as mobility. Mobility is good. Cool. The skill choices are nice. I like that this... You know, that's a cool thing about this game, I think, compared to other turn-based tactics. Of course, some of them are about hard choices and you lose, you can play on Iron Man and whatnot, but this is really about building up a very cool warrior that then suddenly dies because something in the game that you didn't know about happens, and then you get back to the mission and you return with yet another daughter. I think the fact that it's an impactful choice is cool. Depending how unfair the game is, it could be very annoying. We have to see. Oh yeah, do feel free to continue on the topic of the bit burner. So you start with $1,000, and then the guy was buying mods that cost $1 trillion. Right. So you're a freelance hacker trying to make it as a freelance hacker. Interesting. Our time is already up. This took too long to go in the tutorial. I'll revisit this with a bit of an extra look at it. Maybe tomorrow. We got the Blade Master. Dash 5 tiles, see mobility again. React to an enemy finishing movement in melee range. Ooh, that's also cool, like a protective thing. But I like the lightning strike. And let's see what's Guardian. Increase damage done by the target by 25% for 30 initiative. Maybe that's only for the shield bearer. Or another type of action. The shield bearer learns increase armor by 180 for 40 and move up for 15 units in the initiative. For each. Oh, okay. Heal up to 236 damage and push the target 5 tiles. Enemies pushed into each other. Oh, cool. Shield bash. Classic. I like it. But that's also not going to work with the Guardian. No. Nice. Something like that. Yeah, start with $1,000. Okay. So, after an hour, we have seen the tutorial and then the second part of the tutorial. I think this has potential in both directions. This could go horribly wrong, but also this could be a very cool game. It's for the patient players, for sure. A lot of consideration and weighing of options is happening. But I think that's cool. Can only have 3 daughters at the moment. Resurrection is an option.
Remember their courage.
When they die, they go to the cemetery where you can resurrect them using a token. Any memories the daughter has equipped are lost on death. Resurrection tokens are rewarded when successfully completing rescue missions or when unlocking certain remembrances. Right, cool. So, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. Yeah, we know about that. Main menu. So, a ton of potential here with the style and the unique characters that you control. Not like they are not like throwaway soldiers or something. They really are your daughters, basically. You are in the role of the Red Mother here and try to stop the end of the unreality and the end of the reality or something. It's a bit out there, this setting, but it's unique for sure. So thanks for watching that.